Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I have the biggest matcha latte today. Quick bump update. We are 8 months pregnant. So in this video, I wanted to quickly go over how much I made in the month of May 2026 as a micro influencer. I have less than 5,000 followers on Instagram, and these are all of the collabs and campaigns that I did throughout the month of May. Now, I'm actually surprised that this number is what it is. For me, it's actually pretty high, and I wish I could have influencer months every single month like this. So let's just kind of break it down. If you've been around my channel before, you may know that I used to create UGC content full time. So I have a lot of experience creating short form video content for brands, but those were always videos that I didn't post on my social media. So this is exclusively influencer related money tied to my Instagram account. I do cross post onto TikTok sometimes for collabs, but they're mostly paying me for my Instagram audience since I'm just more on there. Although I will leave both my TikTok and Instagram down in the description if you want to follow along with me there. I post pretty consistently now. I was taking a few breaks during my pregnancy, but I am back. We'll see what it's like postpartum, but we'll get there when we get there. So the month of May only consisted of 3 brand collaborations, and 2 of them were actually Mother's Day campaign videos. So the first Mother's Day campaign video I did for DoorDash. Everybody kind of knows DoorDash. It's like Uber Eats, but on DoorDash you can also order a lot of things other than just food, which a lot of people don't know. But anyways, to the rate, we're not selling DoorDash here. Keep in mind everything here is in Canadian dollars. DoorDash paid me $450 to post on my Instagram account, and then I was also given $150 to spend on the actual DoorDash app. So as mentioned, you can order more than just like food to your house. So I was actually purchasing products from vendors like Sephora and from Farm Boy, which is similar to like a Whole Foods. I'm not sure if you have Farm Boy where you're from, but it's just a natural grocery store. So I was getting a bunch of just natural like snacks, treats. So they paid me $450 plus the $150. So it was like a $600 value for that one collab. And that was the first one I did in May. The second collab that I did was also a Mother's Day campaign video. And this one I have worked with them before. So they're actually a spa. I would say a local spa, but I did actually have to drive an hour there and back to get there, which is okay because I love going to this spa. And it's one of those spas with the hot and cold baths where you alternate between the two, and then there's the saunas and the steam rooms. And then for the first time I was able to also try their Epsom saltwater flotation pool, which was a really cool experience during pregnancy because you basically just like float there. The water is so highly concentrated in salt that you basically like you just float. It was a really cool experience. And then on top of that, I was able to get a fully comped mom to be massage, which is valued at $200. For the Instagram post for the spa, they paid me a flat fee of $500. And then as mentioned, I got to have a massage valued at $200 on their website. So it was almost like a $700 value kind of day. So that was the second campaign or brand deal for the month of May for my influencer account. The third deal that I did was honestly a lot smaller, but I did it because I'm about to be a mom, and it wasn't exclusively a mom brand, but they do sell diapers and baby wipes and other like feminine hygiene and baby products, but I wanted to try their baby products. I posted 2 videos for them, and each video was only $50. So I got paid $100 in actual cash from the videos, and then I got to spend $100 on their products, and they sell them at Whole Foods. So I spent $50 on baby wipes and $50 on newborn diapers that I'm going to try once my baby's here. So it was like a $200 value, but will realistically only say $100 because that's what I was actually paid. So excluding all of like the free things included in all of these collabs, if we're only looking at the dollar amounts that I was paid, and I love how I have to put this on my calculator here, but I made $1,050 in actual money on my influencer account. And then if you add in all of the other perks and values, which include free items or services, this is the total amount that would come up. So $1,500. So I was paid $1,050 in cash, but for the month of May, I guess I was given $1,500 in total of just value from influencer deals. It's certainly not bad. It's obviously not a ton of money, but it's as a part-time thing that I have going on just by having an Instagram account. It is not bad by any means. Once again, I wish that I could do that on a monthly basis because my months are usually not that high. It's always nice to have like a little events and holidays like Mother's Day or even like Father's Day, so that these like companies are rolling out campaigns and that they can find you. I do have some in June already kind of lined up, but they're nowhere near like large collab or brand deals like the two Mother's Day campaigns. They're more similar to that third brand that I worked with. It's like $50 to post this TikTok review. So I'm going to go ahead still with some of them, but they're not really going to pay me too much. But you also get some free things. So that does help when you actually use these things and then you don't need to end up buying them. I really do want to focus on growing the influencer account this year because there is just so much value in having an online presence, and the month of May definitely showed that. I will try to see what other deals I can land for June and even July. Obviously, I'm going to be having a baby, but I want to continue seeing how much I can make through my influencer accounts, both on Instagram and TikTok, and share that with you guys to give you guys motivation on what you could be charging and who you could be working with. This is kind of the only income I'm making right now just because I'm so close to my pregnancy being over and becoming a mom in literally the next month, but this is an account that I plan to just run inevitably, and we'll see where it kind of takes off. My dogs have just been sleeping in the back this entire time. If you guys liked this video, please give it a like, a comment, and subscribe. I'll try to continue these influencer monthly report videos. I know it was short, there weren't that many deals, but it was still a pretty lucrative month in my opinion. Realistically, I didn't put a ton of time into any one of these collabs. When you think about what you get paid versus how much time you actually spend, it is very worth it in my opinion. Just so I don't keep ranting on, I hope you guys have a great day and I'll see you in the next one.